Yo, what's going on, guys? Rapid Plays here, and we are back with the replay of a lifetime. Now, when I first fought this thing out, I thought that there was no way that one unit of pikes could pull this off. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys are about to see the craziest video I have ever made. And that is mainly because this one unit of pikes is about to lay it down to an entire army. Now I know what you might be thinking, like, what? How is one unit of pikes going to do all of this work? I mean, look at the amount of enemy soldiers that are constantly pushing forward and more forward. Look at this. There's just more men upon more men everywhere back here, and yet these pikes are going to do everything in their power to hold. And you might be thinking, well, this arrow tower is going to do a lot, right? Well, you're about to see that the arrow tower actually gets neutralized. So it is truly just this one pike unit holding up front here. And this one unit is going to sit here and hold. Now, the unit that these silver shield pikemen are fighting against today are the noble swordsmen. Now, the noble swordsmen are a very middle tier infantry unit. They aren't the best, they aren't the worst, but they will definitely do a decent amount of work in melee combat. And you can see that the pile of men are starting to mount up. And up here, the pikemen already looking at 132 kills before losing their first man. I believe that it was probably down here somewhere, because over here the line doesn't extend all the way to the wall, so they can push through just a little bit here, but down here they cannot push through at all. So they are sitting here just throwing their pikes forward, thrusting them forward, and keeping all of these soldiers at bay. And let me tell you guys, this is just beautiful. This is what pikes are meant for, right? This is why you have archers in online battles, so that stuff like this doesn't happen. But you guys are truly seeing how deadly pikes are. Now, a while ago, I made by far my most viewed video on this channel about pikes versus spears. And some of you guys are talking about how just detrimental pikes were. Pikes were just disgusting because these were razor sharp edges down here. And even one slice to the body would absolutely murder someone. Apparently, right, I knew pikes were amazing, right? Pikes were one of the best things in ancient combat, but I thought that they were mainly used for, mainly used for cavalry, to stop cavalry charges and stuff like that. But you guys said that these are actually insanely good for cutting down infantry, just like they are used for in these games. I believe back here also, yeah, a unit does end up charging forward to face this general, but this general is not in pike formation, so he's just gonna stay fighting in melee. But anyways, back over here to where the main action is happening. This one unit of pikes is still tearing through them. But anyways, scatterbrain. As I was saying, yeah, just the tips of these pikes are just razor sharp to the point of, like, it barely touches your arm will be sliced open. So now imagine that hitting the side of your leg or your rib cage or something like that. It is going to just absolutely massacre you, because that's what pikes are for. I mean, look, these enemies cannot even get close before many of them are just getting absolutely scythed down here. And look at the pile of bodies building up. Absolutely insane. Just disgusting amount of combat here. These pikes are doing everything they can to hold firm. I'm going quiet here, and I'm just enjoying this. This is just beautiful. This is just beautiful here. Just the work of the pikes. And look, some of these guys are starting to make it through, so the pikes are starting to have to go into sword-to-sword combat, but many of them are ending up holding on here. Let's check how many kills that these pikes have at this point, right? Let's see here. 460 kills? And they've only lost 10 men? That's a 46-1 KD. Wow. These pikemen are going crazy. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Just massacring them. But you can see that they are starting to make their way up this right flank here. Which is, yeah, like I said before, mainly because they don't extend all the way to the wall. Which this unit will eventually come into play. But like I said, mainly focusing on this unit because this unit is just doing everything. I mean, and look at the sea of men still yet to come. And look, there's yet another unit pushing up here. Look at this. Imagine being one of these guys charging in. You're like, come on, lads, we can do this. We can get them. We'll be the unit that stops these pikes. We'll be the unit to cut through these pikes. And just look at this sea of men. Just going straight into these pikes. Oh my goodness. Absolutely insane. Look at the sea of dead bodies here. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting. And they are still 4 rows deep of men in the center. That is crazy to be 4 rows deep of pikes still at this stage. Losing a couple guys now here and there because of this flank, I believe, is what's doing it. See how many kills they're at. It's almost 600 kills. Oh my gosh, that is insane. 600 kills is nuts. For one unit to have 600 kills just feels illegal. It really does. Like, I'm like, you know, that shouldn't be happening. But just look at them, just getting melted like butter. Some of these, look at that. Some of these guys aren't even making it up here before they get just stabbed and dead. Who am I saying some of these? Most of these guys aren't even making it up here. I mean, you can see, like, some of these guys come to push forward, get stabbed once, and die. Like that poor dude. And that guy. Like, not even making it close to the pikes. Absolutely insane. Ooh, you know, I didn't even notice that the shield designs are kind of sick. Sorry, completely different thing there. Squirrel! That was my brain there, just squirrel. Alright, over here, same thing happening, although these guys got absolutely decimated. And now they're getting fire arrows in their backs. Yeah, you guys better run. You guys... Oh, someone else just called a fire arrow. Well, you know, they did a good shot over here. But yet again, the pikes continue to hold. And this unit now sitting at 680 kills. Finally under 100 men. The barbarians are starting to make way over here on this flank, which is one of the weaknesses of the pikemen, their flanks. If you guys can outflank a pikeman unit, they will get decimated like these guys are. But still, just so many of these noble swordsmen just pushing straight up and into these pikes and dying unequivocally quickly. Wow, this dude's saying, screw the pike wall, I'm pushing out. Oh, and that's what happens. That's what happens when you leave the pike wall. Oh my goodness. It's just still just a massacre out here. Just an absolute massacre. Alright, well, let's see if this unit decides to move in anytime soon. I believe it is decently soon here. This unit now down to 85 men and still holding firm. You can see that little bit of an aerial view here of what is happening. Just look at this mound of men. In real life, you would have to physically climb over this mound of men to reach the enemies. It's crazy. Just absolutely insane. I'm just in awe right now. Just in awe. Just in absolute awe. I'm just, like I said, I'm just speechless. Like, how does one unit hold for this long. They are at 775 kills. Look at the balance of power. It is swinging in favor of them now. Well, not in favor, but it is slowly but surely growing. That is insane. That's absolute insanity. You saw how small that balance of power was to start this battle. And there is still just fresh units back here. 82, 81, 30. Okay, maybe not fresh. We've been extremely mistaken. Oh, and here it comes. The other unit is now pushing in behind. As you can see, to set up right here. And they're probably going to get to work pretty quickly as well. You guys are going to get to work pretty quickly. And down go the pikes. And, yep, this flank is about to get held very, very easily now. Yep, you can already see the amount of soldiers that pushed up here are now just falling over deceased from these pikes. Yet again, this unit, 6 kills, no deaths. This unit, 820 kills. How? They don't even have 60 dead yet. And they have 830 kills. What? You know how insane that is? Oh my goodness. And the enemy just still continues to or these noble fighters just still continue to push forward into these pikes with no regard for their own life. Absolutely. And look at this. This one pikeman's even fully pushed out of formation, picking up yet another kill. Oh my goodness. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. 850 kills with 63 dead. That is, hold up. Hold the phone. Let's whip out your calculator here. 853 kills to 63 dead. That is a 13.5 KD. A 13.5 kill death ratio. So for every 13.5 enemies killed, they lose 1 man. That is just unheard of. Absolutely insane. Let's see what the balance of power is like. It's still just slowly increasing in favor of the pikes, who are just sitting here behind their pikes like, come at us. They're about to hit 900 kills. And there it is. They crested 900. I just don't understand it. Look, they're right there, cresting 900. Absolutely insane. Absolutely nuts. And guys, as you can tell by the time down here, the noble swords do break. This unit picks up 916 kills. What? Just absolutely insane. So if you guys did enjoy this video and would like to see more like it in the future, where we pin one unit or a couple units against a whole army in this scenario, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button, and of course, I will see you all next time. Peace!